I feel like recently I've become more and more aware of my ego, and I realized how much it just, again, it pulls me out of the present moment. And I'm so focused on like the future, or sometimes I'm like ruminating on the past. But something I've really wanted to dive deep in today's episode is the more curious you can be about your ego, the less power it'll hold over you. So let's just get straight into the reflect section. With this reflect section, I did write a couple of questions down to just kind of like think about. Feel free to use this rather when you're journaling or just some questions to ponder this week to see how the ego can be kind of ruling your life. The first one I have is, do I find myself needing to be right more than I need to be at peace? I feel like it's dependent on the situation and honestly just like the circumstances. I feel like sometimes like I prioritize my peace, and I feel like the older I get, the more I do prioritize my peace. I think growing up, I was definitely a little bit more of someone was like, I need to be right. And I think it's partially because I kind of grew up in a family that was like that. I feel like we all just wanted to be right no matter what it was. Even if we were wrong, you would never. Like we're still gonna like fight just to be right. You know what I mean? So I feel like growing up, I was very used to like needing that, just like the validation of like, "I'm right, you're wrong, haha," you know? But as I get older, I feel like I'm becoming more and more aware of when I'm like, "It's not that serious, it's not that deep." But I mean, of course, there are times where I'm still, sometimes I fall into the category of like, I'm gonna be right and nobody else is gonna like tell me otherwise. For the most part, I feel like I do prioritize my peace more and more. Another question I have is, whose approval am I still chasing? And then a counter question is, what would happen if I stop? And I feel like for me, I think where I'm at in life right now, the approval I've recently been chasing is, it sounds weird to say, but like society, I feel like, or it's just something I've been thinking about more and more. Like I think as I step into doing more like creative hobbies or trying to like honestly make it not necessarily, I guess, yeah, a job, or like trying to like at least make income from what I like to do, it's I think I get in my head a lot. And so then because of that, I try to chase like, oh, well, what would be the most realistic thing? You know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like even when I'm posting on social media, I get so like a little bit insecure, a little bit, but I'm really trying to work on that and work on my visibility, or work on being okay with my visibility is what I should say. At the same time, I think I really do fall into like, well, what would make me the most money? What would make me look